Hi everyone, my name is Yupei Cai. Currently, I'm majoring in hospitality management at UNLV. Today, I'm gonna do a presentation for my class GAM225, section 1003. And the topic that I'm going to cover is Stanley Ho and his magnificent property, Lisabelle. So when we mention Macau, the Las Vegas of China, we always like to mention the king of gambling, Stanley Ho. His industries involve many areas, including real estate, hotels, tourism, gaming, and etc. As an extraordinary person, his background and entrepreneur experience will always interest people as well. So I would like to introduce some information about him first. Here is a brief summary of his early days. Stanley Ho was actually born into a well-known and rich family in Hong Kong. Just like all the rich second-generation kids, he doesn't have to worry about living or anything else. However, until he was 13 years old, the bankruptcy of his family made a huge difference for him. He began to study hard and find a way out for his future. Then he got a scholarship to go to the University of Hong Kong, which was pretty good. And after that, since he knows many languages and has unique life experience, he got a job as a secretary in a multinational company. Then he earned the first pot of gold and started up his own business. And here comes to the legend part. Let's move on to his entrepreneurship. The business environment in a special time period can also create special opportunities for people who are ready. In 1961, the government decided to auction off exclusive gambling rights for the territory, since the government believed the previous holders were defrauding the tax revenue. But at this moment, Stanley Ho did not understand anything about gaming, but he planned that he would not only operate the gaming industry, but also a series of industries, including hotels, catering, and entertainment. So his investment group won the exclusive right to operate a casino in Macau by promising the Portuguese colonial authorities the development of tourism and improvement of its infrastructure. Finally, he seized one of the best opportunities in his life to get a gaming license, and his company soon gained international fame. It was also how we get the old Lisabelle Hotel Macau. So let's know something more about this famous and meaningful hotel. After Stanley Ho won the gaming license, his company opened the Hotel Lisabelle in 1970. It was the largest hotel in Macau at the time, and it was also the first five-star hotel in Macau. One of the famous professors from the National University of Singapore comments on this hotel. He said, "The Hotel Lisabelle marks Ho's monopoly, which lasted from the 1690s to 2000, and was throughout this period the most iconic and modern casino in the Portuguese colony." We can tell from all of this information, like how important the Lisabelle Hotel was. And here is a picture of Lisabelle. We can see the design of the hotel is quite interesting. The whole building is kind of like a bird cage, and it has a dense labyrinthian interior. As we can see, the gate is more like a bat style. There is an interesting fact. Some people said the bird cage, like design of the entire hotel, implies in feng shui that each customer will become a caged bird, so the casino will take advantage of the customers. The best design gate is also meant to get more revenue. And in addition to this wonderful design, the hotel has many facilities. The hotel has about 1,000 rooms with luxurious designs and modern facilities. When customers dine into the hotel, they can get a unique gastronomic experience and enjoy the extensive wine collection. The hotel also gets a shop arcade and many spaces for meeting and banquets, serving multi purposes. And the hotel is located in the central business district in Macau, which is very close to the international airport and the ferry terminal. The Lisbon was one of the greatest hotels. However, after the 21st century, more and more hotels such as Venetian, Wynn, and MGM gradually entered the gaming industry in Macau. And after 2002, when Stanley Ho's gaming monopoly expired, all these changes greatly reduced the share of Stanley Ho in the Macau market. In order to regain market share and compete with other hotels, Stanley Ho decided to build another splendid hotel, which is Grand Lisbon. So the next section is gonna be about Grand Lisbon. The hotel was actually built between the old Lisbon Hotel and a Portuguese school, and its design was inspired by the official symbol of Macau, the lotus flower, and the headdresses of Brazilian dancers. As we can see from the picture, the hotel has a golden lotus tower and an egg-shaped casino, which means hatching more money. Then let's walk into the hotel. Since Stanley Ho likes to collect antiques and art, we can always see some of them on his property. Here is the palatial lobby. I got some pictures here. We can see all of these antiques and art pieces, such as the sculptures in ivory, jade, and real wood. Also, there is something that doesn't show in the pictures, like the imperial Chinese throne, Qing Dynasty music work, and shell paintings by a German artist. When we enter the hotel, we'll definitely see all of these wonderful pieces all together. And compared to the old Lisbon Hotel, the Grand Lisbon got more facilities. Besides the accommodations and dining part, it also has a gorgeous swimming pool, as we can tell from the picture, 24 hours fitness center, spa, salon, and business center. It's definitely beyond the old Lisbon Hotel. Okay, we've covered many things today. After knowing Stanley Ho's background, he has some qualities that we should learn from. First of all, the most important things are hard work. He didn't give up trying to get the most capital for himself, even when his family went bankrupt. At the same time, he was being diligent to profit from time, appreciating all of the experiences he had. And the second one is to know how to seize opportunities. Like we know opportunities are always fleeting. The difference between people is often not the opportunity, but whether they know how to seize the opportunities. That's how Stanley Ho got his gaming license and Lisbon Hotel. The last one is respect for others. Because of his good education as a child, Stanley Ho has decent behavior and a sense of respect for others. They allowed him to make many friends and business partners. Therefore, a favorable interpersonal relationship was established for his future business development, and all of these qualities are what make him become so successful in the future. Also, we talk about the establishment of two Lisbon hotels. There are the representative property of the Ho family, a landmark building in Macau. Also, it has architecture and design with some specific Chinese characteristics and motifs. It means a lot to Macau's history and development. It also has many facilities and services, which can be a great place to visit or stay if you guys want to travel to Macau in the future. And that's all I got for today. So we talk about the background of Stanley Ho, his contributions to Macau, and the significance of Lisbon Hotel. Let's end the presentation with a quote from Stanley Ho. Even for charity, I always give priority to education because I always teach young people knowledge is your real companion, your lifelong companion, not fortune. Fortune can disappear. So I hope you guys can gain some knowledge from listening to my presentation. And thank you for listening to my presentation. And here are some references I got. And bye.